Yeah, this is the Greg Moore helmet. This is the helmet that all of my helmets are made to look like. Greg Moore was supposed to drive for Team Penske, for those that don't know. He had a fatal accident at the end of the '99 season, was supposed to drive for Penske in 2000. So long story short, I ended up writing a letter to Greg's father, Rick, asking him if I could use his design, if I could use his son's design on my racing helmets. And not only did he say yes, he told me that the only way I would be able to use Greg's design is if I had Troy Lee do it. You know, Troy Lee did all of Greg's helmets, and now Troy Lee's done all of my helmets. And so the only things that I've really changed by the design is really the colors. And from there, every helmet that I've had is a tribute to Greg. And along with Rick allowing me to use the design, he also sent me 4 signed hero cards of every year Greg was in IndyCar, Greg's book, the documentary that they put out in Canada of Greg's life. Yeah, and I love telling the story because it connects me with a lot of race fans that knew Greg, appreciated Greg. You know, he had a long career ahead of him, obviously going to drive for Team Penske. And so yeah, it's something that is unique to me because in open wheel racing, and that's what I grew up watching the most, like your helmet is like your identity, like the design. Like a race fan looks at this and knows that this is Greg Moore and nobody else. And here's a good comparison. This one's one of my favorite because it is the closest, I think, to the Dayglow red. But yeah, and I still keep in touch with Rick, and he watches all my races, and you know, Troy definitely has a lot of pride, you know, painting these helmets. And to be able to have some achievements in my career, and pretty much Greg being there with me the entire time, it's yeah, it's special for sure.